J Madison Vance stated at the end of his speech in the wake of the coming ages. And when we look at all the magnificent fabric we call civilization, its incalculable material, its wealth, its amazing mechanical resources, its wonderful scientific discoveries, its many-sided literature, its sleepless and ubiquitous journalism, its lovely art, its astounding charities, its awful fears and sublime hopes, we get a magnificent conception of the possibilities of life. As this latest of the centuries draw its purple robe about its majestic form, and stands up to die as the old Roman Caesar stood, in all the magnificence of its riches and in the plenitude of its power. But after all, the measure of its value is the character of humanity. So that was an excerpt from the speech again. Remember, I told you the next few weekends I'm going to be touching on this speech, okay? And it was so fitting that J Madison Vance had decided to make the reference to the great Roman, probably Julius Caesar, because there was Augustus Caesar as well. One of the two were stabbed by his own senators, and I don't remember which one. That's sad, because there was a time when I knew all of that ancient Roman history, but I don't anymore. This is the part of the speech that I thought was the most telling, simply because of the title of the speech, in the wake of the coming ages. See, the United States at the turn of the century, there was strife. There was an uncertainty less than 50 years, I'd guess, after slavery, those first couple of decades of where Black Americans would go as a people, okay? But he ended that speech speaking on humanity and how a lack thereof could probably bring down a civilization. Now, that's what I took from it. In the comments, please leave another interpretation, because I'm open to a different interpretation if you've gone back and read the speech. You see, we all grew up with this ancient Rome, this powerful, eloquent civilization of ingenuity, of mass expansion, of hot and cold baths, things that we understand today, systems of cleanliness and bathing, roads and currency and trade. And not to say that Africans didn't have great civilizations. I can't wait to delve deep into that. But the Romans will go down as having one of the greater civilizations that ever lived. In our natural recorded history, Rome existed way longer than what we today have named the United States of America. But here's my question. Do you see similarities between what's happening right now in United States that what happened in ancient Rome? And see, the reason I bring that up is that I feel like that J Madison Vance is saying that a civilization cannot live and cannot breathe and exist without its ability to respect all people humanely despite differences. Because see, I've been watching some videos on YouTube, and people of different races, it's not just one race of people, one background, people, multifaceted people, have it in their head that America's on its way out. I'm not saying I share this view. I just think it's interesting that he made mention that America could not survive without humanity in the 19th century. And here we are in the 21st century still having 19th century problems. So what do y'all think? Do you think it is a lack of humanity that's hurting us all as a people? And if so, what can you point to in our modern times that displays this lack of humanity as a source of what's hurting us as a country? All right. Thank y'all. Have a good one.